Hey guys, sorry, hope you're fine. My name is Mindstuck Idajock and I'm good, great and excellent as always, and today I'm gonna talk about 5 things that customers do that a girl does not understand. Number 1. So back when I was working at Abercrombie & Fitch, which was my first official job ever, I was working as a brand representative, which makes me the person that you see at the store and is like, oh hi, how you doing? What are you looking for? Can I help you? No? Okay, bye, have a nice day. But the thing about this job is that it had its ups and downs. And so the first one was that sometimes when they told me to work at the front of the store, I would have to meet the customers that would walk into the store. And you know, it feels kind of bad when you say hi to someone with all your energy and that person either says hi with a tone that means that they want to kill you or that they just simply don't say anything. So it makes me look like, hi, welcome to INF, can I help you? No? Okay. Well, don't call me when you need any help because I already asked you, motherfucker. And it created this really uncomfortable situation in which I didn't know what to do because they would leave me hanging and they would be looking at the clothes and there was nothing for me to do because all the clothes were full because I have OD and it was like an existential crisis. Number 2. And so while I was having my existential crisis because everything was folded and I didn't know what to do, a customer would come and they would decide to grab one of the shirts that I just folded. They would grab it, look at it, and then put it on the table. Just like that. They wouldn't even consider folding it back in the position in which they found it. And so I had to count to 100,000 million so I could call myself and fold the same shirt again for the millionth time that day. Number 3. When I wasn't dealing with the customers at the front of the store, I was usually working at the fitting rooms, which was a 50-50 situation. I liked it because I'd stayed in that room all the time, didn't have to do much, but then customers would come and they would leave. If they brought 20 items into the fitting room, they would leave 30. And 2 different things are that when you're done, you take all the clothes that you tried on and you give it to me or to the person in the fitting room. That's the right thing to do. Then there are monsters who took 20 items into the fitting room, left 30, and then they just walk away, taking whatever they're gonna buy, but leaving the mountain of clothes behind for me to pick it up. And then it makes me wonder, is it that difficult to grab whatever shirt, whatever jean, whatever short, whatever pajama that you try on? Is it that hard to put it back in the hanger? Like, I understand that you're not gonna fold it again, but is it that hard to put it on a hanger? Is it that hard to grab it and give it to me or to the employee that's working at the fitting rooms? Like, I've always been polite in stores, and whenever I try something, I put it back in the hanger and then I give it to the person. But after working at Abercrombie & Fitch, I'm even more careful. Like, I button the shirt and I don't know what else I do, but I try to make the work of the employee easier. I want them to know that there is someone who understands their pain and wants to make it somehow less painful. Number 4. There were some times in which I wasn't working neither in the front of the store or in the fitting rooms, and that left me working at the clearance section, which was chaotic because, you know, clearance, and if I complained working at the front of the store and having people unfolding the clothes that I had just folded, just imagine working at the clearance section. I lost my mind there. But the thing is that in the clearance section, it's not completely clearance. But what happened was that the clearance room wasn't 100% clearance. Like, maybe 95% of it was clearance and then the other merchandise was just regular price. And so it sometimes happened that people walked into the clearance section, or not even in the clearance section. They could grab an item from the front of the store and they would find me, an employee, and they would ask me to check the price for them, which I never mind to do. It was really easy. I grabbed the item, I scanned it, and I said, this is the price. The confrontation comes when the customer hears a price that they weren't expecting. So that's when they start asking you, why is the item so expensive? Why doesn't the discount apply to the item? Why is the item so expensive? Like, why are you telling me that price and haven't mentioned why is the item so expensive? People, as an employee, I don't have those type of answers. I only know what's the price of the item and I can check if we have more at the back. I don't know why the price is the price. I don't know if the fabric that they use comes from freaking China and it's made of gold and maybe that's why the item is so expensive. I have no idea. All I care about is you buying the shirt, the jean, the short, the swimsuit, the whatever item you are holding. I only care about you buying it. That way I don't lose my job. So stop blaming me over something that I don't have control in. Number 5. The last and final thing that I don't understand about customers going into a store is when they leave coffee cups around. Like sometimes when I didn't have anything to do because all my section was folded and clean and there was no customers around or anything, I would walk around the store making sure that everything was in order. And sometimes, you know, when people try to steal something, they try to take the like gray stuff that's always in the clothes. They always try to take it away, to take it off. And sometimes they leave it around. And one day I found like 9 or 6 and I was like, yo, manager, hey! So sometimes I would do those, you know, like checkups, making sure everything is okay, everything's cool. And sometimes I found freaking coffee cups hidden on the shelves between the hanging items. And I don't even know where to start. Is it that hard to go outside or ask any of the employees if you can throw that away? Because I can assure you that doing either of those is not gonna kill you. So it's like, okay, if you're going to go into a store and you are drinking coffee, if you know that you're almost done, then just wait outside the store, drink your coffee and throw it away. If you go into the store with have your coffee, then okay, that's fine, you can hold it in your hand for a while, but like how long are you gonna be in the store for if you finish your coffee there and you can't hold it in your hand longer in order for you to throw it away? All I want is the world not to burn. And that's a wrap, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video and I hope I get to see you guys soon. Bye!